Students from our campus were invited to discuss the role media will take in this year's election with two former White House members.
Kaplan News reporter Natalie LaRoche-Pietri was there and has more on the debate.
Former staff from both sides of the political aisle met here earlier to discuss the role of media in the election cycle. Their role to young journalists and the citizens in the audience: don't just talk, listen. They may be repping their respective red and blue teams, but both agreed that sitting down for the exchange of ideas is vital. There's too much at stake to not.
The beauty of our country is that we have the freedom and the right to have those discussions, to assemble with who we want to express our views. But too often right now, we're actually shutting down those conversations, whether it's in college campuses and community rooms across the country or even dinner tables.
Sean Spicer, the White House press secretary for former President Donald Trump, and Johanna Maska, the White House director of press advance for former President Barack Obama, sat side by side as they discussed the changing digital landscape of news and the way people consume media.
Our country, our democracy, the institutions we take for granted that keep us safe, rely on our involvement of an informed citizenry. That trust in that information is crucial for them to make their decisions.
In 2023, the Florida legislature passed a bill that required state universities to create a public policy office. It has a responsibility to stage group forums that address, quote, public policy issues widely discussed and debated in society at large from multiple divergent and opposing perspectives. Spicer's and Maska's chat was moderated by NBC6 Miami's Willard Shepard, who took questions from the crowd throughout the conversation.
Whether you're on the conservative side or the liberal side, I think it's important that, we talk more than kind of like screaming over each other. Us as like citizens or whoever we choose to vote for, that we have that responsibility of looking at all sorts of sources.
It's empty now, but there were over 70 people here earlier, all engaged in asking questions regarding the conversation. Reporting for Kaplan News, I'm Natalie LaRoche-Pietri.